From World Dairy Expo 2016, celebrating 50, it's the fabulous Farm Bay Pam Yankee with DeLaval. We're in the Alliant Energy Center Expo Hall, and we're talking about something you may not realize how involved DeLaval is in the dairy industry, and that's the processing side. We know about the technology that they bring to the farm for the dairy farmers to harvest that milk. What you may not know is how involved DeLaval can be after that. Steve Harris is along with me. He's my new buddy here at DeLaval that is involved literally in a lot of different phases of dairy processing. Let's start with the pure manufacturing side. The names that we'd recognize from the grocery store, Steve. DeLaval and their partners are involved in that technology.
Absolutely. If you look at some of the yogurt producers and the fluid milk producers, we're providing solutions further upstream from the dairy farm into the processing side where they're manufacturing bottled milk or yogurts, butters, and cheeses. Yeah.
You know, that's what you may not realize. Think about something that's hot now like Greek yogurt. Well, that's great. It's a wonderful, it's helped us with a lot of dairy consumption, but somebody developed that technology and then somebody like DeLaval had to come in and put the equipment together to make it happen.
Absolutely. Greek yogurt in particular is really a challenge to clean and sanitize. So it takes a lot of milk, it takes a lot of energy to produce the product, and a lot of soil that comes out of it. So it's the chemistry and the engineered equipment solutions to clean in those plants.
Now, how fast does that type of a process evolve, Steve? You know, a company comes to you and says, hey, we got a great idea. We want to do this. How does that process start? How long can it take for DeLaval to get everything in place?
It really depends on the soil load and what they're trying to do, but we're living in a really exciting time where they're really trying to innovate and differentiate the dairy industry. So you're seeing new products all the time, and cleaning and sanitizing in those plants is a challenge that has to be adapted to. So we have to respond quickly, and we're geared to do that with our R&D teams and our field teams.
Excellent. You know, and it's not just about these larger companies that we were talking about DeLaval working with. I've got a lot of dairy farms in Wisconsin, Steve, and around the country that are saying, you know what, I don't like this milk price, I'd like to keep control of my product, maybe the end product a little bit more. On-farm manufacturing with dairy. Do you guys dabble in that at all?
Absolutely. Many of us know as DeLaval and know us on the farm, but a lot of these farmers, as you say, are frustrated. They're frustrated in the milk price, they're frustrated in where their milk is going or isn't going, and so they want to take control themselves. And so we see more and more farms getting involved in cheese, ice cream, bottled milk, butter, you know, all types of different dairy applications, taking it on farm themselves and then selling it locally. And we provide solutions to help them both in the farm with the production of milk, but also the processing of the milk on farm.
What do you need to educate most dairy producers on when they want to take that next step, Steve? Because they get this bang idea, or my neighbor did it, so I'm going to do it. What kinds of questions do you walk them through? What kinds of things do they have to realize moving from just taking care of that cow to the whole world of food regulation, food safety?
Obviously, when you get into food production, it's a whole other world. So we actually start with just sort of some business questions. Are they really committed to getting into that industry? Because there's a whole different set of regulations, and then you get into the capital equipment, and then you get into the cleaning and the sanitation associated with it. It's a whole different beast that they have to take on. If they are truly committed and have a solid business case and a distribution of their product, then we can help them with the solutions and partner with them on the cleaning and the sanitation and the equipment needs.
So you guys are kind of hand in hand through the whole process.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're a sister company of Tetra Pak, so we work with Tetra Pak in those plants. We've actually visited farms together with Tetra Pak and helped build out solutions for the farmers that are interested in going down that path.
Integrated solutions. Can you kind of catch that theme here at World Dairy Expo? Steve Harris, just one of those people that's integrating technology with what the dairy farmers today need. Come and visit them online, We Live Milk, or here at World Dairy Expo in the Alliant Energy Center Trade Show. I'm Pam Yankee.